start.
Maybe. Got it. 5 for 5. Crack open that six-pack. Strike number 7.
I'm getting something on the police scanner, Randy.
What is it, Rob?
There seems to be some type of alert going on right now. We've got a chase alert right now. Oh, we're chasing 300.
Is 8 great? You better believe it. Has another one, front 9. Inching closer to perfection.
He's got the Bo Derek, the perfect 10. 2 more to go.
For a perfect game. No! Doesn't get it, leaves a 4-pin.
Start things off.
Yeah.
3-bagger. He keeps on striking. Unstoppable so far. 5 in a row.
Thank you, sir. May I have another?
Guy can't miss. Can't miss.
What is going on, everybody? It is Frank the Tank, and that was the Omega Crux. So, I gotta say, that is quite the surprise. I mean, I broke my highest series record again, the previous being 760 with the Trend 2, which was done on November 4th. And, I mean, I always knew I was going to beat that record at some point. I just felt like it was going to be a very, very long time before I ever did that again. And here we are, a little over a month and a half later, and I just topped my high series again. We're getting closer to 800, folks. I can feel it. It's on the cards. It's going to happen. Maybe now with this year practically almost being over, it is currently the 20th of December as I am speaking to you. Obviously, that is a fantastic way to end the year by topping my highest series again. And doing it with a ball that I had very low expectations for. Maybe in this new year that we have coming up, maybe an 800 series will be on the cards. Maybe another perfect game. I don't know. Life is full of surprises, but I know what some of you are gonna say. I know what some of you are probably thinking already. And before you even think to tell me, or before you even probably think it, I know. I'm fully aware it could this video easily could have had an 800 series, but I chose to be an idiot and do what I did in game 3. I mean, the evidence clearly presents itself here. Game 1 and 2, I played some of the best bowling that I think I've ever played. I mean, front 10 right out of the gate, and then following it up with the front 7 in game 2. I mean, I don't think I've ever done anything like that. I mean, apart from the Pitch Black Part 3 video, I believe is what it was. I got like a front 9, and then I got like the front 6 in another game. I mean, it's obvious this easily just could have been 800, but I hope that one doesn't really, haunt my thoughts for too long. But yeah, it's just clear that I threw it away. But you guys know how it is. It's routine here that in game 1 and 2 I play normally, and then game 3 I hook the entire lane. But yeah, I mean, if I'd have just played that game 3 normally, like I did game 1 and 2, we all know it easily could have been, but I guess that just didn't happen. What kind of hurts a little bit about it is the fact that I missed an easy spare in the second game. I believe I missed the 4-pin. That contributed to that. And then, I mean, I'm no math whiz, but I think all I needed was maybe like a spare and some count to get to that. To 800, but yeah, that missed spare contributed to it, and then of course that really low 227 game that I got, that also contributed to it, and but that's okay because it's not like it's the end. I mean, I'm gonna get plenty of chances to be able to do that again, so obviously I just got to keep knocking on the door, and that 800 will eventually show up. So, in an Instagram post that I made like some time ago, I said that I was going to make this video, and the reasons for it was because some time ago I had stumbled upon my part 1 Omega Crux video, and looking at it, it just bugged me so bad because of how horrible that video was. I mean, my approach was terrible. My like. It was not organized, I guess you could say. I mean, I didn't have my pin to PAP. I didn't know what layouts worked for me. I didn't know my game. I just, it was just bad. I mean, my approach was sloppy. The layout on the ball, where I think the pin was above the middle finger and the mass bias was over to the right, that was 100% absolutely the most incorrect layout to put on that ball. I mean, it made it difficult for me to play on that day, and then obviously my skill level at that time was not compared to how it is now, and yeah, I felt like that video needed to have a part 2, and here we are. And then the thing that really sealed it for me was when I stumbled upon the 2020 PBA Tournament of Champions video, where Chris Prather ran the step ladder, and he was using the Omega Crux in the last 2 games on the right lane, and just seeing how that ball rolled down the lane, I was like, man, I gotta get this ball again. I gotta do a part 2. It's just clear. And now that I do have my pin to PAP, and I know what layouts work for me and what they do overall for a bowling ball, I felt like I knew exactly what needed to happen. And after narrowing things down, I felt like, okay, I have this Omega Crux now. I know exactly what layout we're going to put. I feel like I know exactly what it needs to be, what the ball needs to do, and what layout could go on it, so that I could strike and strike and strike and strike. And I felt like after narrowing it down, I felt like 85 by 4 1/4 by 50 was perfect because you see, overall, the Omega Crux is really lengthy and snappy. Period. And I told myself, like, what could I do to bring back that response time and still have it snappy? And I felt like that layout was perfect for it because that 85 has the ball reacting a little earlier and still makes it rolly. And you guys could see that it did that. It looked like it was just a pinch earlier, not too lengthy, and it still had like it like held for like a split second and then snapped. It just rolled to the pins with like bam. And yeah, it worked perfectly for me, obviously. And I knew that I was going to do a lot better in this video, but I just did not think that I would top the 760 series that I did with the Trend 2. It was just mind-blowing. So after throwing this Omega Crux and seeing how good I was doing with it, I then thought to myself, what would happen if I took the Crux Prime and put this exact same layout on it? Well, we'll be getting that answer very, very soon. That is right, ladies and gentlemen. I have acquired the Crux Prime again. It is back, and this time we're going to have my main layout on it. And we are going to see what it is going to do. And I'm real excited about this one because, you know, I obviously have thrown the Crux Prime before. I made 2 videos of it already. And the layout was okay, but it wasn't great. And now that I know that this layout is clearly a good one, especially on the Omega Crux, I'm thinking that this is going to be really, really good for the Crux Prime. My thought here is that knowing how overall what the Crux Prime does, it's probably just going to make it really, like, you know, it's just going to make it respond much earlier than the Omega and just have it roll really, really strong and just plow right through the pins. I think that's what's going to happen, but, you know, obviously we can't make any guesses here. I obviously am going to have to get out there and throw this ball and see exactly what it's going to do. So, yeah, I mean, that's really all I got left on this. Not much else to say other than I'm mind blown that I was able to top the 760 series that I got with this Omega Crux. I'm just, I'm stunned, but at the same time, I'm really happy that things turned out the way it did. And yeah, so that was the Omega Crux. Hope you guys enjoyed. I think this is probably going to be the last video of this year. So, yeah, I guess right now would be a good time for me to tell you guys, enjoy your Christmas, have a Merry Christmas, and have a Happy New Year, and I will see you guys in 2022. And, of course, I'll be bringing you that Crux Prime video very, very soon. So, yes, I will see you very, very soon. Merry Christmas again, Happy New Year again. Thank you for watching.